Hey everyone, welcome back. Happy Sunday afternoon, I guess. Today is Sunday the 24th. I am leaving my house, getting ready to head to the farm. It's after lunch here. Gonna go do a little maintenance on the combine, change oil in it, and get ready for the week to go here, grease it, all that good fun stuff. It's been we got the combine up and going last weekend, and picked he ended up getting 40 acres of corn picked this week, that short season corn there behind the shed and at the house, and then on down the hill there a little bit. He picked 40 acres and it ended up doing a lot better than I thought. He said it made right at 200, so that's pretty darn good for drought corn. So, yep, gonna go out there and do some maintenance. I got this grain saver to put on the unloading auger and all that fun stuff. So, for those of you that don't know, I guess, I should probably do a new introductory video for my channel here. That, I don't live at the farm. That is my uncle's farm. I farm with my uncle. It'd be my mom's oldest brother. I've worked there for probably 20 years now. So I live in town. So, which, honestly, I'm only 4 miles away from the farm anyway, so that's not a big deal. So let's get out there. I probably shouldn't be videoing and driving at the same time, so we'll get out there and we'll see what's going on. Okay, he just brought me out to the combine. There's that hill. Yeah, he disked around the edge of this field the other night with my tractor, and there he goes there with the disc. And he said he couldn't even get the disc in the ground. We're so dry, even though we had misty drizzly rain Friday and Saturday. It probably didn't even mount up to, what did he say, 15 hundredths out of the 2 days, and they was talking originally an inch. But we're hoping about, can't really tell from here, I'd have to walk out in it, but we're hoping about 10 days that we'll have some beans ready to go. Got 15 acres of corn back down here yet. That was a different number that he wants to try. And then across the highway over here, you can't really see it that well from here, but where I'm pointing, there's a red barn back in there, long driveway there. That's my grandparents' place, where my other uncle lives now. And the old pasture down there, the corn would probably go, and their beans might be the first patch, which I think that was the first patch of beans that he planted was down there, was the 35 acres of beans down there. So anyways, let's get this down to the shed. And I'm gonna change oil in it and grease it quick. I don't think I got fuel filters, but I'll have to pick some of them up. Those don't take but a minute to change anyways, but he wants to change oil, so down to the shed. All right, back in the shed. Had to be careful. Didn't want to hit the Cadillac there. Let's See if I can find some buckets. When he changes oil and stuff, he just leaves the buckets there for me to dump. Not sure how many dead mice are in those buckets either. Show everybody how you change oil in a John Deere combine. Drain valve's tight. Fill those two buckets. Engine oil over there, pardon the mess. My uncle doesn't have the ambition that he used to. This harness is off of this combine. Three years ago. Tried to burn her up. Did it 50 series combines are known for that. Rubbed a spot in the in the harness. On this left-hand side, that's the left-hand main harness. That's the longest harness on the combine. Great. Anyways, and it rubbed a hole right where it made a corner. It's right up in here somewheres. Lights were flashing, just sitting there with the key off. The overhead warning, the lights were flashing off and on. So while it was sitting in this shed, and Uncle's pickup was sitting back here, so it could have been bad. It could have burnt the whole thing to the ground. So I patched it back together, and then it took about 2 months to find a harness, because this is an odd serial numbered combine. This is mid-range, and it was only for like a year or two. Then they came out with a different serial number brake, late models. So this combine's a 2001. So we'll get the oil changed, drained here and greased, and I see the grain tanks sitting there dripping water. So lucky me, I'll probably get to clean that out too. Still draining. This poor old girl's seen better days. Door seal's leaking. Chaffer frame seals are gone. Never seen a combine fill up with dirt so much as this. It's hard. Hate to say it, I'm the only one that does maintenance. It's not, like I said, my uncle, he's 77 years old. He's up there blowing a filter out for me now, but he just doesn't have the oomph, so usually stuff doesn't get changed when it's supposed to. What little bit of rain we had, water coming out of that sump. He's blowing, ouch, hiccup, sorry about that. Blowing me out of air filter, and gonna bring me a fuel filter. I'm gonna toss a little grease on this and get going. He's going to finish changing a hydraulic valve on the planter. Then he wants to put the dozer blade on yet. Sounds like the disc is coming off my tractor, and that's what the grain cart's going on this year. So wish I had the money to upgrade tractors. Used equipment prices are so high right now, though. It's kind of a killer. I'd like an 8100 or even a 4760. Something we could do tillage with. I don't do any custom haying anymore, so that's what I used to bale with, was my 4640. But my 4640 will handle everything that's here. But the 30-foot soil finisher is kind of a load on it. It'll take it. My tractor's turned up, of course, but it handles the disc fine. Got a 5-shank ripper. Handles it fine. Biggest problem with that tractor is the 2-wheel drive. So yeah. Okay, oil change is done, put a new fuel filter in it. new, or we blew out the air filter. He wants me to go pick corn. Okay. We're gonna go back to the back bottom where it was that last 15 acres and we'll open that up, I guess. Huh. You can see where he kind of dissed it here. Saw a weather report this morning that the first part of October could turn off wet. I'd rather it didn't and just assume that it would turn off dry. Of course, we've been dry all summer, and leave it to Mother Nature that once harvest hits that we planted in the dust. We barely got a crop in because the ground was so hard. Leave it to Mother Nature to turn off wet. So let's get back over the hill here, and I might set you up out there and see how she goes. Okay, we're picking here. See it up there, it says 16. Bet it's drier than that. That elevator had water running down it. Binful here and see what it says. Well, we're probably gonna have to get out of this. It's running 18, about 18. Back towards the creek, where I just came from, was over 20, and it was grass green yet. Now see, now we're getting back down to 17. He's got to bring me a moisture tester. So I think I'm going to call this video. Probably not going to pick much more here. So thanks everybody for watching. Don't forget, give me a thumbs up please if you like my content. I'm nothing spectacular here, but just sharing right along. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Let's get some more subscribers going. So that's it, folks. Have a good day. See you later.